Thank you for joining us on Black Investments Matter. I'm Antoine Anderson. And what in the world would I be doing talking about sports gambling on an investment page? Well, talking about investments. Stay tuned to find out. Okay, hear me out. This is not as far fetched as it may appear on the surface. But really, when you are evaluating stocks and getting all the information about the company you are trying to invest in, isn't that the same thing you're doing before you place a bet on a game? Don't you have a feeling about a particular stock just like you have a feeling about your favorite team? Aren't you doing that underlying research? Aren't you comparing conferences, strengths, weaknesses of both the corporation entity, the corporate entity, and your particular quarterback or pitcher? You want to make sure that you have all the information that is available to you. So you're going to do your research, you're doing your homework. Those are where these things are similar. Now, there is a subconscious theory behind what is acceptable and what is not acceptable, but really, even that has gotten blurred. The reason I'm saying that is the companies that own these DFS apps, these are daily fantasy sport applications, the companies that own them are in a $2 billion industry. And that industry is a is posed to make a 20% gain in the next 5 years. That's big news. That's a huge return. Is it unheard of? Is it far fetched? Absolutely not. When you think about all the players that are already in this industry and the players that are on the verge of getting in the industry, what's not in question is that traditional gambling hubs are taking notice. Names like Caesars, names like MGM, names like Churchill Downs, they're all posed to enter into this market. Many of, I think all three of them have already entered into the market, and they are on the verge of trying to compete with some of the five that we're going to be talking about right now. But yeah, it's a major industry. Now, before we go too deep into the whole gambling aspect of what this is, let's talk about responsibility. You have a responsibility to yourself to know when to quit. And, well, if you're like me, don't even risk it. I'm not a gambler. I like investments. I like being able to go out, see a possibility to earn some cash, and minimize my ability to lose it. That said, it can also be a little bit of fun betting on your favorite team or betting on a particular circumstance in a competition or conference and actually making some cash. We might, or you might already know somebody who's hit a lick in one of these applications, what is as little as $15 and coming back with 300. I've seen uh, I've seen that happen. But let's see about how you make that happen and what apps are out there that can allow you to do that. We got companies like Barstool that's been around since 2007. FanDuel came out 2009. Both of those companies are out of New York. You got DraftKings out of Boston. They already have a stock symbol. So does FanDuel and Barstool. Um, Prize Pricks is a newbie coming out of Atlanta, Georgia. And last but not least, coming out of the Brooklyn, New York. It's a private company founded in 2020. It's called Underdog. Now, since we're here on this Underdog fantasy, let's go ahead and see what it's like to sign up. Go ahead and click on the sign up application or button. It's going to ask you for a username. And so let's go ahead and type that in: email address, password, date of birth, and promo code. Well, I don't have one. Let's go ahead and get all that filled out. I have to say that they sure do make it easy to take your money. I will just guide your attention over to the accounts tab first. Let's take a look at that. This is how you set up all your information, your withdrawal history. Go ahead, check that out. You can set this up to go directly to your PayPal account. That's cool. Password, your tax information, you're definitely going to need to put that in. They want you to make sure you're becoming a responsible person. Again, this is gambling. We're not here to encourage you to do anything, especially not gambling. We don't give you any advice or rules on how to live your life. But for the pure fun of it, if you think, you got a chance in winning some cash, I don't really see a problem with it. Is this investing? Nah, it's not investing. This is gambling. But some forms of investing can be a gamble. And what we're talking about here is the popularity of these applications and the actual investments behind the sticker symbols for these companies. This particular uh, fantasy tool is a private company, may go public soon. Want to keep an eye out on that. Apps like DraftKings, yeah, they have a sticker symbol. Barstool has a sticker symbol. FanDuel has a sticker symbol. Barstool is owned by Penn Corporation. It's big business. Like I said, this is a $2 billion industry and is only going to get bigger. Let's go back to Pick'em real quick over here. And I like the way they set the menus up so that you can uh, set your own picks. You can go the higher, lower on a particular game, particular individual. They will match your first $100 deposit, which is pretty cool. Um, you got your options to go to different rivals, and you can have your favorites already set up. I think this higher, lower is what's going to be the differentiator between this app and some of the other ones. I haven't really had a chance to go in depth in DraftKings yet. Maybe that'll come in the future. But as just a tool to get started, if you want to play around with this one seems kind of easy. You don't have to have a whole bunch of money put down on it. So yeah, you put $100 in your account. You don't have to bet it all in one shot. I do like the fact that they got a ton of sports up here, including the WNBA. Wow. Well, there's some representation. All right. You got PGA, you got esports. Man, people are betting on esports. Didn't know that. Well, check it out. You got MMA, you got college football. Whoa, no picks available today. Let's go back to that NFL. Loving it. Loving it. And let's go ahead and check out how easy it is to place a bet and what the wins are. Okay, let's say I'm going to put in $20. All right, put $20 down. I think Derek Carr is going to get more than 3 rushing yards. Okay, that's one of my 5 parlays, so to speak. Let's go ahead and say that Jamal Williams is going to get more than 10 yards. Okay. Let's say Michael Thomas gets more than 54 yards. Already, that $20, if I get these 3 things correct, that's $120. You can insure your bet. So even if you get one wrong, all right, 2 correct pays to get you your $20 back. 3 will get you $60. Why play it safe? It ain't real money anyway because I haven't put anything in there. Wow, let's look at this. You think Marshawn Lattimore is going to get 3.5 tackles and assists? Let's say he doesn't. And finally, let's fill it all out. Bryce Young, he's going to get more than 10 yards rushing. If everything pans out the way you think it's going to go, that $20 becomes $400. Now, I'm no gambler. I don't know what that means. Did I just lose my $20 or did I lose 20 times 20 times 20 times 20 times 20? Don't know. I will have to get back to you on that. I'm not a gambler, but this seems like a way to go if you are really about that team and you could use an extra $400 to test that knowledge of yours, see what it's like. Now, as always, time is money, and not all money is good money. And you want to watch how you spend it, but you also want to watch how you don't spend it. One of the things about gambling is that some people can get addicted. We don't want that. You should be more wise about what you do with your money, but that's not me judging. This is just me presenting you with the information. Make sure you click like and subscribe if you want to have more of a conversation on this particular topic. I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much.